Sarah, do you think we could have a rational discussion about same-sex marriage?
Absolutely, but only if you use the term civil unions.
But I don't want to discuss civil unions, I want to discuss marriage.
Then we can only discuss one woman and one man, because that's what marriage is.
Well, there are 18,000 same-sex marriages that have been performed in California alone, not to mention the 5 states and many countries around the world where it is now legal.
I don't care.
You don't care? They are already married.
No, it's not marriage.
I have to disagree. They are already officially recognized as such, not only by the state, but by their friends and families too.
I don't care. They are not married.
Would you like to see my marriage certificate?
Are you a homo? I should have known. I don't care. You are not married.
But the law says I am.
I don't care. God says you aren't.
I didn't apply to God to be married. I applied to the state office which issues the licenses.
I don't care. God doesn't like it.
How do you know that?
Because God has a book, and it is in there.
What is in there?
God's opinion. He doesn't like it.
I don't remember God getting involved in my marriage license.
Correct, because he doesn't like it. You will die in the river of eternal fire.
I don't recall anything in that book which addresses same-sex marriage as we understand it today.
Then you haven't read it right. It's there. And no one understands same-sex marriage, anyway.
That isn't true. Lots of people do.
I don't care. I don't understand it, and God doesn't understand it.
Why wouldn't God understand it? He made me the way I am.
No, he did not. He made you normal, but you chose to reject him and become a homosexual. Now you will have to go to the river of eternal fire.
Can we get back to discussing my marriage?
I don't think so, because you're not married. You only have a civil union, which is not as good as a real marriage.
Read my certificate. It says marriage. M-A-R-R-I-A-G-E marriage. It's legal.
I don't care. There is science here. Your genitalia are the same, and thus you are unable to procreate. Thus you cannot be married.
My 85-year-old aunt just married an 88-year-old man. They are married, but they cannot procreate.
I don't care. There could be a miracle. That is all that matters to me and God. And besides, their genitalia are different.
You're kind of stuck on this genitalia thing, aren't you?
What else matters? If the normal married people don't procreate, then who will continue the human race?
What else matters? How about lifelong love and companionship?
I don't care. Love doesn't matter. Homos don't know anything about love, anyway.
What about legal protections for our relationship?
I don't care. Homos should not have relationships. They don't understand it.
What about the children, who are adopted and raised by gay couples? Shouldn't they have parents who are married?
Yes, and they should not be homos. It is too dangerous for the children.
Dangerous? In what way?
I don't know. It just is. God says so. Besides, adopted children don't matter. Only real children matter.
As I have already mentioned, my aunt and her new husband cannot procreate.
I don't care. They have different genitalia and it is all that matters.
Wait a minute. Didn't Mary, the mother of God, procreate Jesus before she was married? And without the use of any genitalia whatsoever?
Well, that is different. I don't care.
Does your God have genitalia? Have you seen them?
I am not allowed to see God's genitalia. But everyone already knows he is a man, and that his massive and omniscient genitalia are divine and eternal.
And did God procreate the human race with his genitalia?
Yes.
And was God married?
No, I don't think so.
Based on what you have told me, how could he have procreated the entire human race without being married? And without marrying a female god displaying the correctly opposed genitalia?
I don't know. And I don't care. Maybe we are God's own genitalia. All I know is that you and your civil union are going to the river of eternal fire.
Well, I do care, and I have to conclude that you and your God don't know shit about life.
I don't care. If there's one thing my God and I do know about, it's genitalia. And that's all that matters.